Okay, let's take a look at a new feature in PolyNome, which is the ability to swap letters and sounds. So I'm going to enter a rhythm of a bar of 16th notes, and then I'm going to change the sounds for this. So I'll tap, choose change sounds, and we'll enter a paradiddle. So right, left, left, left. So this might be something that you've downloaded from the public library, and perhaps you're left-handed. And so you would play left, right, right. So what you can do is go back to the change sounds page, and a tip here, you can long press on the letters and that will take you directly to the change sounds page. So note that the hi-hat is assigned to the R button and the snare is assigned to the L button. So let's say we want to switch the hands around. So we want to swap the letters R and L here, but we want to keep the voicing the same. So we want the R to remain with hi-hat and the L to remain with snare. So what you do is you tap and hold on the line you want to change, and it brings up this menu. So switch lines will actually move that sticking onto the other line, so that's sometimes useful. So we'll put it back, and what we're going to do is choose swap letters and sounds, and that brings up the swap sounds page. So what we want to do is swap the letter R with the letter L. So you choose your source letter here and your kind of replacement letter, and then you choose the action. So if we swap A and B, that will swap all versions of R with L, which means that R will be replaced with L and L will be replaced with R. And then we can choose what to change. So we'll change the letter but not the sound assignment. So basically notice here, if you choose replace A with B, that will replace R with L, but it won't affect L. So you would end up with just L. So if we swap, we're inverting the R and L. So when I swap this, you'll see we now have left, right, right. So the letters have been swapped, but the sounds haven't. So the hi-hat is still assigned to letter R, and the snare is still assigned to letter L. If you wanted to swap the sound assignments, you can tap and hold. Choose swap letters and sounds. We'll swap R and L. And this time we'll swap again, but we'll swap the sound assignment. So this won't affect the placement of the letters. It will just affect the sounds assigned to them. So when we swap, now the right hand is the snare and the left hand is the hi-hat. So let's go ahead and see what happens if we use the replace option. So we'll tap and hold. This time I'll say replace L with R. So we choose those letters, we choose replace, and then change the letter. And now you'll see that all of the L's have been replaced with R's. So now it's not inverted, it's just replaced those things. So let's clear the line. Here's another reason you might like to use this feature. Let's say you've got a linear pattern that involves kick drums, snare drums, and hi-hats in some random order. Oops. And let's say that what we wanted was to have the K on line 2 and the R and L on line 1 to kind of separate the kick and the hands. So what you can do is tap on line 2 and hold and choose copy the sticking from line 1. So now we have the same sticking in line 1 and line 2. And then in line 1, we want to get rid of the K. So we'll tap and hold, choose swap letters, and we'll replace K with rest. So this time we want to replace, and we change the letter. So now you'll notice that all the K's have been removed from line 1. And on line 2, we want to get rid of the R's and the L's. So tap and hold, swap letters and sounds. We'll replace R with a rest, changing the letter. And then we'll do the same and replace L with a rest, replace, and change the letter. So now you have all the hands on line 1 and the kicks on line 2. So that's another reason that you might want to use the swap letters and sounds page.